since I have gotten the COVID vaccine. To start off, I'm going to say this video is not telling anybody to get it, and it's not telling anybody not to get it. I just want to talk about some of the things I've noticed with my body and things that I've noticed going on with me since I got the vaccine in about February was the first dose and March was the second dose. So to start off, I am 20 years old, I am 5'8", and I'm about 155 pounds. I got the Moderna vaccine, and my health history is nothing. I have been perfectly healthy my whole life. I work out a lot. I eat pretty good, and nothing major. I have no allergies that I know of, and I'm not on any medications. Again, one more time, I am not making this video to tell anybody not to go get it, and I am not making this video saying that it has anything to do with the vaccine because I don't know. All I can say is that these things that I've been experiencing have happened ever since I got the vaccine. But again, not saying one has to do with the other, just a coincidence. So one of the biggest things that I would say happened was about 3 weeks ago, I had a TIA, which, for those of you that don't know, is basically a smaller, toned-down version of a stroke, and it's normally a warning sign that you're going to have a stroke in the future. I'm 20 years old, so I don't know. I've never had any history. I think that's a little weird. Besides that, I've had memory issues. On a day-to-day basis, I find it hard for me to form sentences and to figure out words that make sense when I'm trying to describe something or when I'm trying to describe someone. I've figured out it's mostly descriptive words, which I really don't understand. And then other times I'll be staring at an object and I just cannot remember what it's called, which also really freaks me out. Now the whole not remembering words thing happens, I would say, at most 5 to 6 times a day. Other days it doesn't happen at all. Some days it happens once or twice. Another thing I've been experiencing is numbness and tingling in my fingertips. So I don't know what that is. So one last thing is I'm having a really difficult time remembering names and faces. So, for example, the other day someone pulled up to the place that I was at and someone said, "Oh, who is that?" And I looked outside and I know this person. I've known this person for almost 3 years now. I could not for the life of me remember their name. And it's someone that I see at least 5 times a week. I know all these things are little brain farts that happen, once in a while for everyone, but the amount of times it's happening for me is quite alarming, and that's the only reason I want to talk about it. Again, this is not to tell anybody not to get the vaccine. I'm just saying, ever since I got it, this is what's been going on.
All right, so I'd like to say Barakathe Hawa, Barakathe Hawa Shah, Barakathe Hawa, Barakathe Hawa Shah, Bahashim Rakah Hakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, and citation to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I made a video on my last page, which they ended up, telling me that I was in violation of medical misinformation. So that page is pretty much shut down for like 2 weeks. But ultimately, I was saying the same thing within that video. Those that are inoculated, some of them will have reactions after getting inoculated, and some won't. Some won't have reactions. But it's all for preparation, right? That's pretty much what I'm gonna title this video, preparation, right? So let's go into Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. Now that word churl can go back into one that have no moral, right? No moral meaning good nor evil, right? So we can get the depths of this breakdown. Let's get the depths of this breakdown, right? Isaiah 32. I used to go into this almost all the time, man. This particular verse here. So let's get the Hebrew word for true, which is kilei.
26. Kilai. Kilai. Second entry. Kalai. Kalai.
Which is scandal, knave, scandal, knave. So let's look up this word scandal. Right, in the Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary. When I say the Oxford Dictionary, all to me, I'm just saying Google, man. Right. So, scandal, a dishonest or unscrupulous, if I'm saying that right, person, a rogue. So a dishonest, I don't have to go into the meaning of dishonest, but just in case we can just get it. Let's get the a little Oxford meaning of dishonest. Dishonest means deceitfulness shown in someone's character or behavior, right? So now let's get unscrupulous. Unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous.
Having or showing no moral principles, not honest or fair, right? Let's go into the meaning of moral. Concerned with the principle of right and wrong behavior and the goodness or badness of human character, right? This is similar, which is holding or manifesting high principle for proper conduct. This is the noun, a lesson, especially one concerning what is right or prudent, that can be derived from a story, a piece of information, or an experience. So again, it's concerned with the principles of right and wrong behavior. Now we know that the wicked is going to do wickedly, right? So he's not concerned with what is right. He's only concerned with that which is wrong, right? Habakkuk 2:4 tell you that the spirit that is in him is not upright. So when you go into this breakdown, the word truel means somebody that is deceitful, right? Or somebody that's not concerned with that which is right or wrong, right? So again, Isaiah 32:7, the instruments also of the truel are evil. There you go. He's not concerned with doing that which is right, only that which is wrong. So those that are getting inoculated, you're getting the inoculations not knowing what type of side effects are going to be the result of you being inoculated. It says the instruments also of the cruel are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor. Ultimately, he devises wicked devices to destroy the afflicted. That's what that word poor means, the afflicted. Not those that living out on the streets, that's living in tents, but the poor meaning the afflicted. Who is the afflicted? You so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now, things are happening also to you so-called white people, Chinese and Japanese in America, because your ass is in the way. So if he have to tag you to get to us, that's what he's gonna do. It says the instruments also of the true. What do they say? They say they call you casualties, man. Casualties of war. I believe that's not casualties of war. Salakia, bear with. Right. Not casualties of war, which you are casualties of war, but you're collateral damage. You're collateral damage, man. Right? Actually, let's get the meaning of that word. Critics of use of the term collateral damage see it as a Salakia, bear with me for a minute. If I don't know how to pronounce a word, let's just look it up, man. So bear with me for a minute.
Euphemism.
Euphemism, meaning a mild or indirect word or expression substituted for one considered to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing, right? So let's go back to this. Collateral damage. Critics of use of the term collateral damage see it as a euphemism that dehumanizes non-combatant killed or injured during combat, used to reduce the preserve culpability of military leadership and failing to prevent non-combatant casualties. So there you go. You're called collateral damage. You're in the way. You're in the way. Esau is after the Israelites. He's after the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He wants you to get the inoculation. He don't care about you so-called white people. He don't care about his own people. He don't care about the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Ishmaelites. He don't care about y'all. But y'all will be collateral damage if your ass is in the way. So again, Isaiah 32:7, the instruments also of the churl are evil. So again, the churl can be those that deceive, right? Or those that, so I can bear with me real quick. Or those that have what? No morale, no good nor evil. But we can see that he is evil, right? So again, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, There's many times that he have told you people that the inoculation, right? The inoculation will prevent those who get the inoculation, right? Would not be as sick as those that are not inoculated, and they mentioned that you wouldn't die if you did get the inoculation. You got people that have been hit with both doses and still dying. So hey, if the scriptures ain't true, I don't know what to tell you. It says, even when the needy speaketh right. It says, but the liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. So here, let's look up this word liberal. Right? Let's get the depths and the breakdown of these words if it allows me to get them. So let's get it.
Strong's H 5081. Nativ.
Right, so here it says, inclined, willing, noble, generous, incited, inclined, willing, noble, pricely, in rank, noble, in mind, and character, noble one. So it says, but the noble one, or the liberal, which could mean noble or inclined, willing, noble, generous. But the liberal devices liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. So let's also look up real quick little definition, which is willing to respect or accept behavior or opinions different from one's own, open to new ideas, relating to or donating a political or social philosophy that promotes individual rights, civil liberties, democracy, and free enterprise. And that's your Oxford definition. And we just got the Hebrew definition for that word liberal. So again, you can see the wicked devices that these devils are planning, man. It's all, like I said again, it's all for preparation. It all comes down to preparation. That's it. It says, Psalms 52:2, thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. You got a lot of you people already saying that you regret getting the inoculation. And like I said, with these people that's making 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 a year, you're gonna most definitely get the inoculation because you're not trying to lose that money. You're not trying to get fired from that job. You're trying to keep that job as best way you can, so you don't care. Anything come your way, you're willing to take it. You people that's making that amount of money, I can already see in fact that you're gonna take it, right? So that's no question. Psalms 35:20, for they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Right? So pretty much there you go, man. I don't really need to get any more on that. But as you can see, like I said before, you know, it's all for preparation, man. Other than that, I'd like to say, Yahabashim al Shabrakata, Shalom.